Welcome to the party, pal. You're from the Neighborhood Mastercast, back with you once again for another dose of movie love. Today we're talking Vinegar Syndrome April 2021 slate. I'm excited. I hope you are as well. We're going to get to it right now. I don't want to wait. As a matter of fact, I just woke up and I'm a little tired, so I apologize if I'm a little slow on the uptake, but I'm excited and I wanted to get this video up as soon as possible on the day. It is April Fool's Day 2021. I had something planned, but Vinegar Syndrome decided to drop an announcement on this day. Friday happens to be Hollyweird. Big announcement for Hollyweird. Let me get that out of the way in a little bit. But needless to say, my April Fool's Day prank will have to be postponed, unfortunately. I might throw something out there. You never know. I might do something special for the patrons. You never know. If you want to support your friendly Mastercast, I'm on Patreon. Link in the description. Appreciate your support. You get a hell of a lot of benefits, as a matter of fact. 10 times the benefits. And it's worth the money. I think so. Anyway, let's take a look at the April 2021 slate. But before I do that, I gotta remind you, Hollyweird is tomorrow, 5 p.m. PST. It's Los Angeles time, right here live on Mastercast TV. I'm going to be talking with Jay Wolfel. He is the director of the film Beyond Dream's Door, which is the only thing that was announced for April 2021. It's featured in the Homegrown Horrors box set, which is dropping today in April. What does the box set look like? What are the other two films included? And what are the other two secret titles that are included for April? Let's find out together, you and I. Okay, here we go. I've kept the site up since last night. I'm about to refresh, and we're going to get the new titles. Here we go. April 2021, whatever it is, I'm getting it anyway because I'm a subscriber. You'll benefit because I'll bring you a review. And then you can try before you buy. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, boy. Oh, it is The Cellar. Okay, so it is. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, we got a lot of movies here, actually. Okay, hold on a minute. Oh, wow. Okay, so it was The Cellar. And that I had posited that it was Peacemaker, but it is The Cellar. Okay. Wow, we got a lot more here. We got 3 movies. I thought we were only supposed to get 3 releases, or was it 5? I don't remember. Because this one it was only 3. It's supposed to be Homegrown Horrors and then 2 films, so we're getting an extra one. Oh, it's a VSA. The Great Secrets is a VSA. Okay. Ooh, it's a VSA. Okay. Where do we start? Let's start at the big baby. Homegrown Horrors box set. Here we go. Homegrown Horrors Volume 1. Look at this cover. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm a happy boy. Let's, this is great. I hope it's Winter Beast. I don't know what's here. Okay. Oh, I hope it's Winter Beast. I love Winter Beast. I'm saying the one at the top, that monster with the claws, that's Beyond Dream's Door. Or maybe that's Beyond Dream's Door. That's Beyond Dream's Door, the door here. With the chains. It's gotta be Winter Beast. Oh, I hope so. There's some nudity in this, so I'm going to not click on that. Let's take a look at the titles real quick. Beyond Dream's Door. Okay, that's a great cover for that. Beyond Dream's Door. Yes! Yes! Winter Beast! I'm so excited. Winter Beast. Oh my God, Winter Beast is the stupidest, funniest, most entertaining monster movie I've seen ever. Winter Beast is so great. It's so great. Oh my God, thank you, Vinegar Syndrome, for rescuing Winter Beast. I've got a poster here. I got a poster of Winter Beast. I'll throw it up. This is my poster of Winter Beast. I saw it at a convention. Not a convention, I'm sorry. I saw it at gosh, was it the New Beverly Cinema? Yeah, and I got it autographed. Oh my God. Winter Beast! Oh my God. Oh my God. And the other film is Fatal Exam. I don't know Fatal Exam. It's a lot of boobage. There's a lot of boobage on these images. This is not a boob. Oh, look at that guy. What, the killer? I don't know Fatal Exam, but oh wow, looks like it's aliens. It's like a slasher about a killer alien. That sounds amazing. Needless to say, Homegrown Horrors box set is a stand out. This one's gonna be big. This is gonna be big. I'm excited. Let's read about it. Let's read about it. You and I. How about that? Let me make it so good. 7,000 units. Throughout the 1980s and 90s, independent and first-time filmmakers across the United States saw new opportunities to create work in the horror genre, often integrating the flavor and color of their inner America locales into their work. They created films that, while inspired by mainstream trends, are about as far from Hollywood as one can get. Collected here are 3 diverse films, all produced in the late 1980s, providing a fascinating and interesting glimpse to the forgotten world of homegrown horror. They didn't say that it's going to be a continuing series, but I hope it is. Beyond Dream's Door. This is we're going to have Jay Wolfel on, so this is his film. Lately, Ben hasn't been sleeping well. His dreams are filled with violent and terrifying visions of monsters and death. Seeking out answers, he begins to pursue the subtext and hidden meanings of his strange and terrifying nightmares with the help of his professor and several friends. As the dreams grow increasingly lifelike, Ben fears that he's losing his grip on sanity, especially as those around him start turning up dead, horribly mutilated just like he's seen in his sleep. A low on budget but extremely high on ambition apocalyptic horror film, and the first feature written and directed by jack of all trades filmmaker Jay Wolfel, who's also a composer among other things. The Ohio lens Beyond Dream's Door skillfully blends elements of surrealism, mystery, and grotesque and violent horror set pieces, resulting in a wholly singular vision. Sadly relegated direct to video, Beyond Dream's Door has earned a sizable cult following and comes to Blu-ray for the first time from Vinegar Syndrome, from the unedited 16mm camera negative, and is presented in its director's cut. Oh wow, so we're getting, oh wow, it's 80 minutes. Okay, because the version I know is like, yeah, well, actually the version I know is 80 minutes. But anyway, the director's cut. Patrons, pay attention. You're going to get a little extra good time over on Patreon. Mum's the word. I'll tell you about it over there at the after party. This is a really fun movie. We're going to talk to Jay on Hollyweird tomorrow, or depending on when you watch this, the next episode of Hollyweird interview with Jay Wolfel. We'll talk about this. We'll talk about his work with Vinegar Syndrome and how this came about and how all of this happens. What happens when Vinegar Syndrome approaches you? What happens to the movie? How long does it take? All that good stuff. We got a region-free Blu-ray, scanned, restored in 2K. Where Horror Lies, a brand new extended making of documentary featuring interviews with the cast and crew, brand new group commentary track. Oh, that's cool. A brand new commentary track with the actor, moderated by Dave Parker. Oh, Dave Parker? Oh, that's cool. I know Dave. Archival group commentary track of the director, Behind Dream's Door, making of documentary, Getting Monstered, effects featurette. So a whole bunch of archival footage and stuff like that. Okay, let's get to what I think is going to be my favorite. Beyond Dream's Door is kind of like a mindfuck. Think David Lynch meets Evil Dead, that kind of thing. That's a good description for it. Winter Beast, the best movie here. Sorry, Jay, but Winter Beast is so good. Weird things are happening in and around Wild Goose Lodge, a snowy inn located in rural Massachusetts. People are being found dead and mutilated, while others are vanishing without a trace. Realizing that the violence might have something to do with Native American black magic and the ancient secrets of the area's historic totem poles, a group of cops decide to investigate the goings-on, and are faced with an array of monsters, ghouls, and even a sampling of murderous locals. A film which truly justifies the term unclassifiable as a sole feature from writer and director Christopher Thies. Winter Beast was shot on and off for nearly half a decade, and is a mix, and that's what lends to the nuttiness of it, is a mix of Super 8 and 16, resulting in a one-of-a-kind piece of outsider art horror filmmaking that must be seen to be believed. It's so good. Loaded with surreal dialogue, mind-blowing stop-motion animation, homemade gore effects, and more than a few genuinely creepy moments, Vinegar Syndrome is delighted to bring this forgotten cult gem to Blu-ray, newly restored and reconstructed from its original film elements. Presented in both its commonly seen released version along with a never released work print. Oh, interesting. I'll tell you what, it has not been forgotten by me. This is such a good movie. Oh, Winter Beast. You just made my fucking day. That is such a fun movie. Such a fun movie. Region-free Blu-ray. Commentary track with the producer. Archival commentary track with the director. It came from Lone Peak, an unfinished work print version. Sweat and Persistence, a new interview with the producer. An interview with a lot of the actresses and actors. An interview with filmmaker Simon Barrett. Okay, a movie for filmmakers. Oh, that's cool. Simon Barrett's he's a filmmaker. He's mostly known as the guy who wrote a lot of, I'm blanking on his name. The guy who just directed Godzilla vs. Kong. He wrote a lot of his movies, like The Guest and things like that. You're next. Oh dear, what can the matter be? An archival making of documentary, an archival deleted scenes, an audio interview with the composer, archival soap opera footage. Interesting. So good. Winter Beast. Yay, yay, yay. I don't care about anything else, honestly. Winter Beast is the one. The one for me. Fatal Exam. I'm sure I've seen it. It sounds familiar enough. A group of college students have been given a very unusual assignment: spend the night inside of a supposedly haunted house as part of their studies into the supernatural and occult. Although the ragtag team of collegiates would much rather party and get stoned than look for ghosts, it's not long before unexplained events begin to occur. Okay, we've seen this before, I assume. Initially suspecting that some of their classmates might be playing a practical joke, their fears are proven very real when someone or something dressed in robes and carrying a scythe starts to bump them off. A truly local slice of ultra-low-budget supernatural slasher made by a first-time cast and crew, obviously. I mean, if these were experienced, they wouldn't feel the same way, right? They have to be homegrown. They have to be first-timers. Based in St. Louis, Missouri, Jack Snyder's The Snyder Cut version of The Fatal Exam plays its haunted house tropes for its first half before shifting gears into slice and dice mayhem for its second half. Barely released in any format and never officially made available on disc. Erickson was happy to bring this lo-fi curiosity on Blu-ray, restored in 2K from 16 negatives. 114 minutes. That's the longest one on here. Wow. That's a long movie. Region Free Blue. Group commentary track with the director and the cast. Fatal Examination, a brand new extended making of documentary featuring interviews with cast and crew. That's amazing. A lot of these box sets, like if you look at the Giallo box sets, some of them don't really have any features. All of these are features packed. I love that. I appreciate that. I mean, look at well, we haven't really gotten the details on the box set for the Cardona box, but I can't imagine it's going to have a lot of features on it. Those are older movies, and I believe, or maybe the family will chime in. But this is great. I'm very excited for this. Yes, yes, yes. This is the first thing I'm going to watch when I get my box. Well, as far as I know. It looks like we got a movie starring Christopher Walken. What? I don't know All-American Murder, but let's find out about it. Christopher Walken. Oh my god, look at this. Oh, wow. That's going to sell well. A little nudity in here. I know this guy. I've seen this actor before. Is it a slasher? I'm assuming it's a slasher. Christopher Walken? That's cool, man. Oh, I know this dude. I know this actor. Oh. Christopher Walken's in it, and it looks like there's some nudie cuties. There's a snake in a car. Okay. All-American Murder. This is a mystery to me. Let's find out about it together. 4,000 units for a slipcover. Designed by, I think, a new guy, Ralph Krauss. Welcome to the party. Artie Logan has a history of getting himself in trouble. He's been kicked out of every school he's attended and is no friend to the law, which makes matters extra complicated for his wealthy father, who happens to be a judge and happens to be Christopher Walken. Given one last chance, Artie is shipped off to Fairfield College, but when his new fling and Senator's daughter, Tally, is burned to death by an unknown assailant, Suspicion immediately falls on Artie. Why? Why? Why would they say, hey, oh, she burned to death. Who did it? Oh, probably that guy. Well, okay. Adamant of his innocence, he's granted a 24-hour period in which to unmask the actual culprit. That's really strange. Well, if you didn't do it, you have 24 hours to prove who did. It's such a movie trope. As his hours of freedom dwindle, the killer strikes again and again. A twisted hybrid of slasher and giallo, All-American Murder is the sole theatrical feature by acclaimed actor and TV director Anson Williams. Oh. Oh man. Oh yeah. He was I'm blanking on the name, but he was one of the Happy Days cast. And co-stars Academy Award winner Christopher Walken, Charlie Schlatter, that's his name, he's good. And Josie Bissett returns. Josie returns from her Hitcher in the Dark adventure, tightly paced, suspenseful, and featuring an array of unexpectedly grisly murders. Vinegar Cinema is proud to bring this underseen piece of early 90s horror to Blu-ray from 35 Interpositive, scanned in 2K. This sounds really interesting. I'm down to clown. Commentary track with the hysteria continues. Being on a team, an interview with Charlie Schlatter, a valuable experience, an interview with Jeffrey Sheff. I'm sure they tried to get a walk-in, but it was a no-go. Okay, this is an interesting one. All-American Murder. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but it sounds interesting to me. Okay, next up is The Cellar. I was incorrect. I thought it was going to be Peacemaker, but it is The Cellar. It's fine, I haven't seen this one either, so I'm happy to see this one too. I get what it's about just from that cover. A ghoul in the cellar causes trouble for some people. Seems interesting enough. You got a kid swinging around. You got some fire effects. I've never seen it. It looks like this kid's gonna kick some ass. Looks like a fun one. Okay, 4,000 units for the slip. I'll keep that in mind. That will eventually sell out. You know how this goes. The Cashin family has just relocated from the city to a farmhouse in the middle of nowhere in Texas. Upon arrival at their new home, Willie, their young son, explores the area, befriending a Native American shaman, as you do, who warned him of the powerful forces and apparent curse on their land. Meanwhile, at home, Willie senses that there's something unusual about the cellar of their home. Specifically, something strange might be living down there. And unfortunately for the what did I say? Cashins, it's very hungry. An unfortunately troubled production with director Kevin Tenney, of course from those films, called in early to take over directing duties. Oh wow, I didn't realize it wasn't his to begin with. The Cellar is a stylish monster film playing into the folk horror of the American Southwest, starring Patrick Kilpatrick, also known as the slasher murderer in Death Warrant. He went up against Van Damme there. Academy Award nominee Chris Miller, also known Chris Miller, Puss in Boots. I don't know Chris Miller. Susan Savoy and veteran character actor Don Collier. Vinegar Center presents The Cellar restored in 2K on Blu-ray for the first time. Offered in its come-to-see theatrical as well as vastly superior director's cut. Okay. So we got 2 running times? Oh, it doesn't say how much the other ones are. Okay. We got 1 running time, 86 minutes. I don't know how long the director's cut is. But it's vastly superior, so calm down. Includes 2 versions of the film, the group commentary on both versions with Kevin Tenney and, Patrick Kilpatrick. How cool is that? Introduction by the director. That's great. From chicken shit to chicken salad, unearthing the lost cellar. That's weird. A brand new extended making of documentary featuring interviews with the cast and crew. Wow. So it's funny. Kevin Tenney had just posted on Facebook like a week or 2 ago that he was being interviewed for a movie. I'm shocked that this is happening so fast. Wow, that's fast turnaround. That he was interviewed. Now, he might have just waited on the picture and posted it, when it was time to post it as a hint. But if they filmed his interview a week or 2 ago, and this is being announced already, they would have had to film it, edit it super fast, send the files over to the replica. I mean, I guess it could happen, but that seems really rushed. Whatever. It's here. The seller is here, and it's coming at ya. Coming at your face. Okay, so those are the oh, we got a little sexy movie down there too. We'll take a look at as well. Those are the Vinegar Cinema releases. You get the Homegrown Horrors box set, which I really love. I wish I could see the back of the. Oh, here, the back of the box is that. Okay, so I did see it. I love the design on the back of the box set. You know what it feels like to me? It's gonna sound weird, but this feels like the cover for like one of those 3-film box sets you would find at Walmart. It's not as, you see how it's kind of divided, whereas the Giallo box set kind of blends the images together. This feels a little too much like one of those box sets, or like those slim packs you would get at a store, like a Walmart. 10 films in one bundle, and it would be like just the posters of all of them. It's not the cleverest design. I'll be honest, but whatever. I'm excited for Winter Beast, so I'm gonna shut up. Grave Secrets. This continues the tradition of what the hell? This is a VSA conversation. I don't know this movie, or maybe I do. It doesn't sound familiar. Love the cover. Probably buy it based on the cover alone, because I do get a discount here. Looks like people driving. There's a guy with egg on his, I assume it's egg on his face. He's looking around. He's got looks like there's like a lot of looking around on this one. He's screaming at candles. There's a lady laying down. I want to make sure I don't, there's a demon guy there, so there's like a demon dude. This could potentially be pretty good. Oh, it ships the day after my birthday, April 27th. So hopefully I'll get it for my birthday. That'll be nice. Let's see. This is not included with any subscription, but you do get a coupon. VSA. You know the VSA. I don't have to give you the spiel. 4,000 units for this one, guys. That's low. Isn't that low? I thought there were more for VSA. Iris Norwood has just suffered a horrible car accident while recovering in her large and secluded bed and breakfast. She starts to believe that someone or something is watching her. As the sinister presence grows increasingly apparent, she engages the help of a famed, I'm saying cynical paranormal psychologist, David Shaw. Oh, cool. So it's a ghost hunter lead. That's neat. David Shaw, who is grappling with the recent death of his wife. Initially skeptical of Iris's claims, it's not long before David comes face to face with a shocking evil that is more menacing than anything he has encountered. Well, it's very vague. I hope it's not long before before he meets anything, because that could bode well, or bode badly, I should say. The first feature film directed by genre veteran Donald Borchers. Oh boy. Grave Secrets is a deliberate throwback to classic haunted house chillers and stars Paula Match. It's always good. Renee Sutton, David Warner, wow, Olivia Barish, and that's it. Elevated by gothic horror visuals by cinematographer Jamie Thompson. Oh, Decline of Western Civilization Part 3, wow. Vinegar Syndrome Archive presents his direct-to-video sleeper. Hopefully it's not a sleeper, because that means people fall asleep watching it. That's not what it means, I know. But I was being facetious. Blu-ray for his first time, scanned from the 35. Audio interview with the director and then obviously VSA. That's weird that there's no features on this, like real features. An audio interview. Before you get too excited, is they probably called him on the phone and they talked to him on the phone. They have the same thing on LA Wars. I thought that was very weird. I couldn't watch that. It's like listening to a podcast on Blu-ray. It doesn't work for me. You do get a double-sided poster. I'm curious how many people know what the hell this movie is. I'm sorry. Well, at this point, I consider myself an expert on Vinegar Syndrome, having been with it and knowing the ins and outs so long and all the releases. How is this a VSA? I mean, all they say is, oh, it's the archive, like stuff you'd see at the video store, but I felt like VSA was kind of leaning towards exploitation action, and now it seems like they're releasing horror movies. But what keeps Grave Secrets apart from, say, a regular line. Like, when I saw the cover, I thought this was a regular VS release. It's very strange to me. If I were collecting VSAs, I'd be very confused how this fits in with LA Wars and Vice Academy. It's very strange to me. How is this separate from the rest of the line? It seems like something that would completely be a part of the line. Grave Secrets. Well, there you go. So that's it. That's the VSA. So we've got a box set, 3 movies, All-American Murder, a great slip there, and then The Cellar. So we're getting all horror movies, baby. Essentially 5 releases. Well, I guess that sort of counts. Yeah, that's a lot. That's 5 movies. April 2021. April, you have beat the halfway to Black Friday sale for 2021. This is way better than Six String Samurai and box sets that we didn't even get artwork for. This is way better. Oh my god. And the VSA sounds like a good one. I'm going to try before I buy on that one, to be honest. Okay, we got a sexy movie here. Summer Camp Girls. Let's take a look at that. Ooh, that looks really yummy. Wow, Summer Camp Girls. What's the name of the camp? Camp Quim. Wow, man. Okay, I probably can't show you any pictures, but this looks like a good movie. What's about? What's about? Limited to 2000, the slipcover. Okay. Oh, boy. Fed up with their bad behavior, a group of wealthy families have sent their rebellious teenage daughters to Camp Quim, an exclusive resort which promises to instill discipline and transform mischievous girls into proper, wholesome young ladies. This time the staff might have more on their hands than they bargained for, as this lot of campers are ready to teach everyone a thing or two about their debauched ways. And it's not long before Camp Quim looks more like a daily orgy. Wow. But trouble is also afoot when the girls rub some of the locals the wrong way and find themselves the target of a gang of kidnappers. Oh, wow. Okay. A charming and breezy, hardcore sex comedy from director, cinematographer, and oh, hold on. I saw Orson Welles. I thought that was going to be a breezy, hardcore sex comedy from Orson Welles. Gary Graver. That's cool. Gary Graver, I just got his box set from Gold Ninja. Directed by Gary Graver. Summer Camp Girls features an all-star cast headlined by Shauna Grant. Okay. Joanna Storm, Honey Wilder, Paul Thomas, Herschel Savage, and Eric Edwards. Vinegar Center presents Summer Camp Girls, freshly restored from its 35, original camera negative, and on Blu-ray for the first time. Okay, so the only special features on here are nothing. No special features. It's region free though. There you go, 88 minutes from 1983. Summer Camp Girls. I'll tell you what, I'm announcing it now. I will be reviewing this movie on Patreon, Mastercast Theater After Dark. That's where I'm going to be doing all the adult films, and I'm mostly going to be sticking with Vinegar Syndrome adult films because I feel those are the most collectible, and those are the ones that people that watch my channel and people that collect physical media seem to be gravitating towards when they're looking for adult films. So, Summer Camp Girls, I love this cover. This is a sexy cover. Yes, I will be reviewing the hell of that movie over on Patreon, so if you're curious, go over there and join me. That's the after party. And that's it. That's the release. That's the release for April 2021. I am stoked. This is really great. This is really great. You know, VSA issues aside, I'm hoping Grave Secrets is a good movie. I'm hoping it's a really good movie. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed on that. We shall see. We shall see. It remains, of course, to be seen. But I'm happy for the Homegrown Horrors box set. I'm really looking forward to All-American Murder. I've never seen it, but I love the cast. And The Cellar looks like a fun-ass time. I've never been disappointed with a Kevin Tenney movie. He's a fun filmmaker. And now I got a new porn to watch over on Mastercast After Dark. That's going to be fun. Okay. That's it. That's the releases. I'm excited. Okay, there you go. That's the April 2021 slate. Thank you so much for joining me, my friend. I'm excited that we get Homegrown Horrors Volume 1, Hopefully there'll be many, many more. There's so many weird and wonderful movies out there that would fit perfectly in that box set. Fingers crossed we'll get more, and hopefully this package will arrive before my birthday. It'll be a lovely treat. I'll be watching some Winter Beast for my birthday. I'm pretty sure it will, because if it ships on the 27th, subscribers get it earlier. So fingers crossed. Ooh, baby, we get it early. Okay, pal, I'll see you when I see you. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to drop a like on the way out, and subscribe if you have not already. I love you very much. As a matter of fact, I love you just the way you are. You're wonderful, you're special, you're important, you matter. Not just to me, but to the world at large. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be here. I hope you will be as well, because I remain to be continued.